What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and you are back with some more Clicker Heroes 2. Once again, we're moving on to World 12 today. I believe 10 is the last one we did it all together, which was a pretty interesting world. Didn't we have a couple worlds? Yeah, it was a 2%, a couple worlds below. So after that, 11, it jumped up a pretty good bit, but the damage, the monster health percent stayed about the same. I want to say it was probably like a 40-minute world, maybe a little bit longer. And then we... Actually, wait. Which one am I looking at? 10. Oh, okay. So we only did the one in between. Yeah, so that was the 41-minute world. And then now we're moving on to 12. So let's get into this. I don't want to wait too much longer here. I think we're a bit under leveled, technically. If we pop in here, what level were we? 64? What was this world supposed to be? 66. Yeah, we are under leveled, per se. But that's okay. I have been rocking big clicks on the Automator, just big clicks, just so it stacks up passively while I've been like AFKing almost, and then I'll use it. We also have other sets too, which we can use, which is kind of cool, so I can set up multiple different things. Which really haven't done before. But now when I click, you know, we have a bunch of these because of our build is growing. We've gone way out here and grabbed this, as well as limitless big clicks, which I don't think we had last episode. This just basically allows me to stack big clicks as much as we can possibly stack, which is sweet. So this number can get up crazy high, and when we hit multi-clicks, it just goes down like crazy, obviously, because we use 40 of them in one click. And then synchronize, which synchrony, which helps with just the speed of being able to activate things and not messing things up as long as we have enough haste, which is really nice. And I know I should be probably pushing a little bit more. And then I started working down towards... We are here right now. So we're coming up here, and we're not going to go down towards this yet. We're going to go grab small clicks first, and then we'll grab expandable small clicks. I don't know what happens if you get expandable small clicks before you get small clicks. I don't know if that just works on big clicks. Not really sure, but I'd rather get small clicks first. So we'll go out to that, which will make us basically do half the amount of damage, but get twice the amount of them, which works a little bit better with multi-clicks and the way all of that works, and kind of the build we have. And expandable small clicks, which will even be better. Give us even more small clicks stacked up, which is where you can start really seeing some crazy progress. But anyways, let's get to this. Try to do this. I'm actually going to turn this off because I think I'm going to micromanaging things for a bit. And we really don't honestly need all these stacked up at this point. We do plenty without it. So we've got treasure chest chance already, so I'm going to grab the treasure chest gold, which would be nice. Although I think we are going to work that to 20 first. We'll do a single level at a time because it is a little more efficient. And then we'll get this to 10. And then we'll start going up by 10. What is the gold percent? 79. So it's pretty... Things are relatively cheap, which is really nice to see. I honestly think I prefer worlds with less gold and more like monster. Here, we'll pop our 2 things. We'll actually pop our 4 as well, which at this point we already lowered it a lot. Definitely didn't need to go that in on it. But now we can set it to 10. And you see we actually are spending quite a bit of clicks here to kill anything and to move on. Let's grab the mana regen. So at this point, getting a little bit of big clicks, not a bad idea. Let's see, we'll move on a lot faster with some big clicks built. You see how fast we go through them all, because again, we're doing 40. So to use all of these efficiently, we'd have to get at least 40. So we should have 3 left at the end of that. Actually, less, because you use up some when you dash. So during dash phases, we'll make you multi-clicks not quite click as much, but... cool. We actually should have bought that haste before we did anything. We're going to see a little bit more power out of that. Already on boss 5, okay. Or world 5. I guess zone 5, not world 5, but you know what I mean. Start getting some progress here. Once you really start getting your build going a little bit and your items in, things do smooth it up a little bit. We'll take that crit chance. Definitely still smart stacking these up. I am going to, I think, pop that. Just so I'm not sitting at 100% mana, so we're working on something for mana. Which makes it so I have to be pretty active using our gold here. We're almost to the point where we could get a nice click storm going, which honestly I think works better with multi-clicks, or works better with big clicks than multi-clicks does, but it's hard to keep the enough energy going that you need for it all. I guess monster gold. We are going to actually pop this, I think. Let's go for it. Let's pop that on. Energize a little early, but hey, let's do this. See if we can make this anything. It might not be that efficient yet, but I think we can make it last till we get the level and whatnot. The more haste you have, the better this all goes too. Everything is better the more haste you have. So things are going to speed up a little bit here. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. This is going to run out. 2, 1. Boom. Get that going. Just to keep that maxed. We hit the level up a lot, actually, sooner than I thought we were going to. I should have did that earlier. Because now we're going to get hit end sooner. Let's get that cheddar chest chance. How many times is click here now? We're really holding our own on this. I think there we go. Now we're starting to see a decline a little bit. Without having a bunch of big clicks stacked first, you don't really see as much of the benefit. Which is kind of unfortunate, but keep that going. We'll go check out the build here and upgrade to that here in a moment. I just feel like a lot of you guys didn't really care the order that I filmed these, whether it was all just straight progression or like kind of that manner of things. You guys didn't care if it was like split up and like jumping around or just straight sit down and play. So it's just going to be kind of however I'm kind of feeling when I start that day's recording, I think, is how I'm going to do that. We're definitely going to run out here in a moment. I will try to keep going one more time, which I missed my energize. That's unfortunate, but because that'll run out and then we'll have energize to help build us back up. Otherwise, we'll be pretty low on mana for a while. Haste and click damage, sure, I'll take it. I don't look at those a ton, but when I do, sometimes you can get some really good stuff out of them. So definitely worth looking at. But again, back down to our build. I can make sure I'm going in the right spot. I almost clicked on this one a couple times rather than coming down this bottom path. It was like when I was, I think, here. I almost clicked that one rather than clicking, I think, this one. Yeah, so it's this one, which will give us a hat, a little bit of a haste improvement, huge clicks, an automator, mana regen, that, and then we'll work down to this, which will give us just a couple other things, another automator point. We are pretty close to getting a couple of these big haste multipliers, which we might get, and I might go down to this. I used to have this way back in the game, and I loved it. It makes your huge clicks a lot better, basically. So I might go for that too. I don't know. I do think I'm going to go into a crit build next build after we guild, but still a little unsure too. A little unsure on things. I didn't actually level anything up. I just realized that. We came in here, we looked at it, and we talked about it, but we didn't level it up. This guy might be worth getting too if I do go the huge click route. I don't know. The bigger clicks too, it's like 1 point. But the bigger upgrades, it's like a 95% extra damage buff. So it's probably worth it, and that will move over to when it's small clicks too. It does apply to that. So it does actually help out more than you think. What's cool is you got this trail that goes way off the screen. It used to lag the game a while back, but they changed the way it like renders almost everything you, every now and then like you kill something, or when, what is it, when one's used, you can see how it like reloads itself. I believe that was to keep the game from like lagging and crashing and freezing up on people. It's kind of funny. All the like the day one problems for anyone who is there for any of those streams that we did. We used to stream this a ton on Twitch, and my first video ever on this back in the first series we started on this game was actually a live stream. And I know that a lot of you guys have been suggesting me to do it again. Right now I can't really live stream for some reasons, but when I can, we might do like a weekly YouTube live stream. Obviously with my Twitch streams probably going again too, but we might do a weekly one where we'll probably do like Clicker Heroes and whatnot on Clicker Heroes 2. I mean, can't really stream Clicker Heroes 1 at the point of the game I'm at. Even in general, it's kind of a harder game to like consistently stream, and we used to do it like on Transcending and stuff. But it's like slower paced, if that makes sense. Also, what is that that's coming up? Why does the Killing Frenzy look like that whenever it loads up? I'm not really sure why it does it. What are we at? We're at about boss 25. So what I think we're gonna do, so we'll beat the boss 25 boss. We'll take a mini break. I'll come back a little bit later, give you guys an update on how things are rolling. I think will be the plan. But next video, we'll probably will be a couple worlds down the line, and we'll most definitely have this one and probably getting this one at the time. And obviously we'll explain those to you when we get to those. Again, to address another question that I've been getting a little bit as well, when am I going to do, or if I'm going to do, a playthrough with the wizard? We'll actually be doing it alongside of this series, so it'll just be, instead of saying this as much as I do upload it, and I wish I was uploading this a little more than I am right now. I've been pretty busy coming into the new year and whatnot. We have a shop, which I just noticed. Yes, and yes. We have so many rubies at this point, it's like, what do you spend it on anyways, you know? Maybe let's do that. And then what I'm going to do is actually buy a little bit of mana. I'm actually going to buy one more. We're going to go a little wild with spending it here. Kind of at like an odd point. I don't normally do that, but I don't see why not. I took a lot of clicks, and now we're actually wasting a lot going into this boss, which I kind of forgot about. Did I get that in time? It's hard to time that into it now. It's actually impossible. I messed this up pretty bad. Every time I've clicked that, I actually tried clicking that before. I don't think it clicked because the Automator triggered. Yeah, honestly, I kind of want this thing to run out. Can I cancel it? You can't. I thought they were going to cancel it. If that cancels, I can do this a little bit faster. It's hard to... It's actually impossible with this thing clicking to pair the two of them. The big clicks are probably better, so I'm just going to spam that. Drops our energy too, which is kind of nice. I honestly should have did this after the boss. I just figured because the shop was there, why not? And now you can see how slow it is. But now if I do this, the next click, it does so much more with them like paired up. Just get another one of these and then boom. Click a couple times and it's over. Click spacebar to unpause. Did I pause it? Oh, I guess I did. Forgot you could do that actually. Oh yeah, because there's times where I would do this and we would just kind of spam this. Stack this up. We stacked it as big as we could at one point in the past with small clicks and got it super huge. Again, trying to get the game to like lag and whatnot during the old days where that would happen a decent bit. But I don't know if that's still a problem or not. But actually, you know what? I think we're gonna just kind of push through this episode. Now that I think about it, we're already pretty much in. What, 12 minutes in or so? Yeah, I don't see how much more. I'd probably show you guys anyways. I know this is 2 videos in a row of like the beginning of a world. I think next video I'll try to make sure it's a jump around kind of world. I do know some of you guys prefer that. I would say the majority of you guys didn't really care either way. You guys just more prefer the updates and a little bit of conversations we have and whatnot. We're gonna go that to 70, which is kind of what I've been doing. I don't know if that's what you guys do or if that's like efficient or if any of you guys know. But getting this to 70, and then I go all the way to 100 with the last item. And everything else I just leave at 50. I used to go to 70 with like everything way back, which always seemed more efficient, but I've tested it again now, and it doesn't seem like it is. And I don't know if it ever was, but we're really close to this level, which is nice. We'll definitely hit that this episode. See, even 70 was questionably worth it, because we moved past it so quick. Kind of the same thing that happens at 100, but the 100 takes over so much too. Just click to make that jump a little faster. Guess we rocked the extra mana and we could spam it again. I actually shouldn't have done that because we're literally... Yeah, it was kind of dumb of me. So a little bit of a haze boost, a 5% haze boost. We will take that any day of the week. Will small clicks be worth it without expandable small clicks? Probably. So I don't know if it'd be worth buying. Well, we are like a dead stop here. There's that shop is still around. I'd buy some more mana here. We do have a reload in basically 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Stacking that up a bit. Getting into your new like set of armor almost is sometimes a little slow. We're getting a lot of mana regen here. Sometimes one of the hardest parts. See, that boosts up to so much damage, and it is relatively cheaper than that. The price per cost, but it's like so quickly I can afford this one afterwards. It's like I don't know if it's worth it. I still like to think it is, but hey, probably actually should have got this one. Treasure chest of gold. So I'm never really paying attention for clickables. I'm kind of excited to see another desert world. That was a lot of fun. We just have not been getting it. A double jungle worlds in a row. And again, to answer my question about, because for some reason I thought they did something to make the worlds the same, but they still are definitely random gen. Some of you guys were telling me what you guys are. They just made it so everything's standard, kind of be standard monster growth, which I don't even know why it says that anymore. And it doesn't do like the wall economy or whatnot. Like I get why they took it out. They wanted to make it more fair, not as much RNG on the world like spawn. But I don't know 100% why it still says that. Like, I feel like it could just go away and just say the monster health, because that's kind of like the random, these two. That's what's randomized. I don't know, though. But anyways, I think we're going to call it quits there, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, please take a second, smack the like button, guys. I do appreciate it. And yeah, as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.